Hello everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm making a little crumb topping for a cherry pie. And in this bowl right here I have some softened butter. Well, room temperature, but it's cold in my house. But so room temperature butter, a half a stick, which is a half a cup. And to that we're going to add a cup of brown sugar. I love making this crumb topping. It's so easy to make and it's so flavorful. So there's a cup. And I like to use a little white sugar as well, but you don't have to add this or not if you don't want to. Quarter cup. The sweeter the better, because it's the holidays, of course. And then we need a half a cup of flour. Let me just get this mixed a little bit first. And it's best to use like a pastry brush or pastry. What do you call that thing? To do pastry. Yeah, your butter should be softened more than mine is here. But I mean, you can't go wrong with this. I mean, you can put a little more of this, a little less of that. It's not like an exact science. Let's put some flour in there. We need a half a cup of flour. Let's see, do I have a half a cup? I thought I had one. Here it is. And that doesn't have to be exact. And you can use this on your pies, on your cupcakes, muffins, breads, all different things. I usually like to get in there and do it with my hands, but I'm not going to do that because I'm doing a video. Okay, so let's add, and you can add a half a cup of your favorite nuts. I usually use walnuts, but I don't have any but. And I'm going to put a teaspoon of cinnamon and a little bit of ginger, about a half a teaspoon of ginger, and for the nutmeg I have a quarter of a teaspoon, and I like to put in a little cloves. I just love cloves. They smell so good. Oh, not too much. I always get carried away with my spices. Okay. Let's see. We got. Oh, and then some people put this just on just like this, but I'm going to put oats in mine. I think it gives a nice little crunchy chewiness to the top. And walnuts are so good in this too, but I don't have any, but I'd love to put walnuts in there too to give it a crunch. And if you have any left over, you could just put this right in the refrigerator because of the butter. But you could make this all up with all the ingredients and then add your butter later if you needed to make up extra batches and put them in containers and put them in your fridge. No, it's starting to make a mess. Alright, let's put a cup of oats. And like I said, none of this is a science, but you should know how to make this. If you're a baker, you'll know how to do it by heart without measuring and everything. Usually I just throw everything in mine. And I'm just trying to get that butter mixed in there. It should have been a lot softer. You don't want it to be mushy when you start, but you don't want it to be ice cold either because it's hard to break it up. I think I am going to do the rest of that with my hand. What I'm going to do is show you. I just have a 9-inch pie crust. And I'm going to dot the bottom. And I just have a can of cherry pie mix. This is how we always made it. I've never actually made a homemade cherry pie, but I would love to, with the homemade, you know, without the can, I should say. But my kids love this cherry pie, and I usually put a crisscross top, lattice I think they call it, over the top, and my boys love it. But I wasn't going to do that this year, so I decided to just do a crumb. And so you just want to put it in your pie. And what I'm going to do is mix this up with my hands, just to get it all crummy, because it's the crumb topping. And this can be real loose, like soft, like sand, or it can be chunky. It's up to you how you want to do it. Make it the way you like it. There's no rules. So good. The only thing, you can leave out the spices if you don't want to add any of those. You can put whatever you like to put in there. Leave out whatever you would like to leave out. You can't mess this up. Look at that. Just beautiful. And like I said, make extra, make a double batch, because you can use this on everything. Make it on some banana bread. And load it up really good and high, because everybody loves that topping. And when that butter melts in there, it's so good. Okay, I'll say that's good. Don't forget to put this on a cookie sheet so it doesn't spread over into your oven if it seeps out. Cook it at 375 for 40 to 45 minutes. And of course you want to let it cool completely. Let me clean up this mess a little bit here. Okay, actually what I want to do is bring my pumpkin pie down to show it to you all, because I just did a video on the pumpkin pie, so if you're following me and you want to see how the pumpkin pie turned out, this is it. There's my pumpkin. It came out perfect. This mark here is just for when I checked it with the knife, but no cracks in the top or anything. I thought it came out perfect. And then this is the crumb topping that I'm getting ready to put in the oven, like I said, 375 for 40 to 45 minutes. And all you're really doing is cooking the crust and the topping. So give this one a try. I hope you enjoy it. And once again, happy Thanksgiving. Have a great day.